Time for my operation. Let's get this thing started. I'm at the house getting ready for surgery, and the doctor requests that you do a couple things before the surgery. One of them is to wash the area that's going to be where they're going to perform the surgery. You got to wash it with this soap. This is a HibaCleanse soap, so I guess it's a stronger antibacterial type soap. So you got to wash the area that they're going to be performing on. You got to wash that real good and clean. You got to take off your jewelry, watches, things like that. So you got to do all this stuff. So I'm at the house. We haven't gotten completely ready yet, but we're at the house now, and I'm going to get this thing cleaned up. And they want you to wear some slide-on shorts. They want you to wear like a button-up shirt so you don't have to lift your arms up, and just that kind of stuff. So right now I'm going to clean the area. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cloth wet here. And then I'm going to put this soap on there. Work it in a little bit. And then go ahead and apply it there. This whole area. Probably do a little bit with my hand too. Wash that area up real good. They might be cutting over here too, so I want to get that nice and clean. Get that soap on there. And then go ahead and just wipe it off. And I'll bring it with me just in case they want to do some more. They probably have some on hand, but go ahead and wipe it off. And get nice and clean. Okay. Alright, there, I'm going to dry it off. Nice and dry. And from here, we're going to head to the truck and then drive down to the facility and get this thing done. See you then. Okay, we're here, getting ready to go inside. Excited, baby? I'm excited.
I love your shirt. That's real cute.
Thank you.
What show is it? Out on the boat now.
Nervous, excited. Nervous, excited. It's neat how it works. Okay guys, I'm in the changing room at this facility, and they are having me change into the gown and everything. And they said I can play with my phone a little bit, but I left my GoPro with my wife, so I'm shooting this from my iPhone. But getting a little bit nervous. They're gonna talk to me about the anesthesia and the different procedures that we're gonna be going through. So just getting ready to change into my gown, and I will see you guys here in a little bit. Hopefully they let me do some updates, but if not, I'll see you after surgery. Well, just left surgery. Feeling kind of groggy. A little bit of pain. You okay? We made it. I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later today. So, just finished the just finished the operation. About an hour ago, I left the facility. Everything went pretty good. So, pain-wise, I guess I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably about 3 or 3.5, 3.5. It burns. I guess where they cut me, I don't know if he was like stretching the skin or whatever, but it burns. I guess if I'm trying to let you know how the pain is, it feels like I got burned, not so much a cut. And I asked the doctor if he did liposuction to kind of contour the breast, because he's got to try and shape it to make it look like the other side. And he said no. He said he basically just used, scalpel and a couple little tools there to help contour it. So he said no liposuction on it, but he said everything turned out pretty good. And they released me right now on the way home, stopping at the store to get some milk and finish filling up the rest of my prescriptions. And they gave me some pills to manage the pain. So I took some of those about 20 minutes ago, and it subsided quite a bit. So not unbearable though. Like if I didn't have the prescription for the pain pills, it's really it's manageable as of right now. So, but tomorrow's probably going to be the worst. It's always the second day. The second day always hurts the worst. So you're tender, you're going to have some bruising and different things like that. So I'm sorry, I'm a little itchy from the pain medication. It always makes me a little bit itchy on my nose and stuff. But everything went very good. I woke up, I was ready to go as soon as I woke up. I'm not usually groggy like that. So, but I will do a little bit more updating later on tonight and let you know what's going on. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, it's been about 12 hours since my surgery. Again, I have unilateral gynecomastia on my left side, and the doctor says everything went well. He removed it. So today, again, it's about 12 hours after my surgery, 13 hours. I had it yesterday afternoon, and today's the next morning. And a little tender. I had an appendectomy last year, and that hurt a lot worse because they were jabbing through my abdomen and my muscles. The majority of it was taken care of on top of the muscles, so he really didn't have to touch that too much. So it's basically like getting a pretty bad cut, or they stretch the skin a little bit too, so it burns. But on a pain scale of 1 to 10, I'm somewhere around a 3 right now, so not too bad. He gave me some pain prescription for that, which I took last night. I haven't taken any this morning because I am driving this morning. But I'm probably going to take the day off a little bit early, take a pain prescription pill, and just relax the rest of the day. The doctor was real strict on some of his instructions post-op. Basically, no sweating, no picking up of anything over 10 pounds. Try to keep my heart rate under 90 beats per minute. My resting heart rate is around 50 beats per minute. So, 1-2 flight of stairs at a time. Can't walk very fast. Things like that. So I told him that I've been aggressively working out to try and lose weight the past couple of months and what I should do with that. And he said, well, I don't guarantee results. So if you don't want to mess your stitches up and have a collection of water inside there or liquid, he said, I told him I do about 4 or 5 miles on the treadmill each day. He said, well, now you're going to do 10 miles and you're going to do them really slow. So that's not fun. So I guess I need to jump on the treadmill, and it's what normally takes me 30 to 45 minutes is now going to take me a good hour and a half to 2 hours. Because I want to keep up with this. Again, I'm going to start a 30-day water fast here in the near future, probably the end of this week, so about another 3 or 4 days. While I'm taking the medication, the antibiotics and stuff, I want to have something in my stomach. So after that, I think I'm going to do a water fast. I have to wear this little compression garment over my chest. I'll show you that in a minute. He wants me to keep that on for a month. He's going to see me in about a week or a week and a half, and he's going to determine how long I need to wear this, how I'm healing, and what I need to do after that. So I guess women with breast augmentation usually takes about a month of healing. I have a small procedure on the left side, and it shouldn't be too bad. So when I see him next week, the end of next week, he should be able to point me in the right direction for that. So again, pain scale 1 to 10, I'm at a 3. When I take my prescription, I'm down to a 0. So really not a whole lot of pain at all. But when you take those prescriptions, you really shouldn't be driving. You shouldn't be messing around with anything, any kind of equipment or You should really just take it easy and relax. And the other thing is I don't want to be sweating with this compression garment on, because if I do, I got to take it off, throw it in the shower. I probably can't put it in the dryer, so I'm going to have to let it hang dry, which is several hours. And this compression garment is keeping pressure on the area where he performed the surgery, because if you have, I guess, a gap in between the skin and the muscle, it starts to build up fluid to fight infection. So you don't want to build up a fluid. So he wants me to leave this thing on. The only time I need to take it off is when I take a shower. So everything went well yesterday. I showed up to the office. He kind of drew on my skin so that way he can get everything proportionate, because having the gynecomastia misshapen my left side, and he went ahead and fixed that the best that he could. I think he made my nipple a bit smaller, so I can't wait to see those results when I get home for a shower tonight. But I think he made the nipple a little bit smaller, and he tried to make it where it aligns with my other side and everything looks nice. So can't wait to see those results. I think he had to cut around the nipple, and I think he had to cut on either side about 1 inch to try and get it all out of there a little bit easier, which I'm not too worried about. I have a hairy chest, so it'll hide any kind of scarring or anything like that. Just as long as it's not hanging out like it was before, I'm going to be happy with it. So just want to give you guys a brief update on how I feel. This is post-op, about 12 hours. I'll probably upload another video tomorrow and let you know how the end of day 2 went. And we'll take it from there. And then from there, I'll probably give you an update on my next appointment, which is next week, about a week and a half from now. So, and I will update you guys then. All right. Try to hide my fat from you guys. Sorry about that. I'm getting better though. I'm almost got it all lost. But this is the garment here, and you just kind of put it on, and that way it helps keep everything nice and tight, a little tender. But this is what we look like after. Here, this is what I look like. You can see there's a little bit of sweat here, so I'm probably gonna end up having to wash it anyway. But this is what it looks like. Just a little garment. It looks like it snaps in the front. They had this on me after surgery, so I didn't even get to see it. In the back, I don't think there's anything on the back. I think you just wrap it around your backside and button it in the front. There's a couple of Velcros up at the top. I'm sure this isn't the only brand, so there's probably a couple others out there. But this is the one that they chose to use for me. Keeps everything pretty tight. They got a big piece of gauze right here covering the area that was operated on. And the other side, you know, it's pretty light, but it's stretchy, and it breathes a little bit, not real good. So, you know, you get a little bit hot and sweat a little bit. So that's what it looks like. This is what they have you wear. He says I'm probably gonna have to wear it for about a month. I'm hoping next week he sees me and says, nah, you can take it off. You don't have to worry so much. So I'll let you guys know what he says next week. I'll catch up with you then.